Really just to let the process unfold naturally, and to not get our head in the way about what we want and how we want it and the people in our life and changing them and changing things outside of us and changing where we are and all of these things, because it's not about that at all, because actually this keeps us from really changing ourselves, because what happens really is that we interfere with the natural process. We interfere with nature. We human beings, and our parents, as they raised us, as they are part of the universal consciousness. The consciousness which is all about produce, 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 consume, consume, consume. And be like everybody else. Be like a machine. To work for the machine. And the machine being the system we are part of. And we became part of as we were born. As we were born into this world. We came into this world as spiritual beings. There was always a system in place throughout human history. And different systems came and they went and they were replaced, through social struggle, and there was always injustice and the masses suffered. And there were always those in control, those who were in charge. But there was always a system. But in reality, a real natural system can only be possible if people come together and collaborate. And synergize, work together as one. It cannot be imposed because it is based upon power. Those who are in charge of the system have the power. And they basically get the masses to do what they are supposed to do in order to fulfill their function in society. But we are not like that, because we are spiritual beings, we are creative beings, we are emotional beings, we are energy beings. And so this is what the new consciousness is all about. To rise above the conditioning and beyond the illusion of separation and way beyond the fear, in order to embrace all and to embrace ourselves first of all. That's where it begins, the love for self. Real love. Real love. Not just the agenda about getting what you want, getting your needs met, which is also socially conditioned. That's what as we grow up, do what you're told, fit your role, be a good student, be a good citizen, and then you get what you want. There's a payoff, there's a reward. You can buy yourself stuff. You can be whatever you want to be. You can be successful. You can pursue happiness, because we stop being happy, sadly, as we grow up in this world. But children naturally are in that state of happiness, because it is a natural state. It's our natural state. It's your natural state. We just learn to make our happiness dependent on circumstances, on events. And that's also with love, as it becomes conditional. We learn that I love you as long as you do what I tell you to. You're finding somebody who meets your own standards of what it means for you to love somebody. Somebody needs to fulfill a certain standard, certain expectations you have. It is all socially conditioned. Well, that's conditioned also through your own experiences and what you learned as you grew up in life, what you really identify with, what you enjoy. And that's also very different from person to person. But the bottom line here is that love it's a natural state. You just look at children, you see their love, their unconditional love, their capacity for love, to give love and to receive love. And as we grow up, it becomes all perverted and all messed up. And we become externally focused, and there are all these conditions which are imposed onto us, and then as we grow up, we also impose conditions onto others. Because actually it is so simple. A child can do it.